Hey guys, how you going? It's Lee from Belle, Epoque. I thought I'd make a series of videos about some of the more interesting paintings in the Belle Epoque collection, some of which have quite interesting histories and backgrounds, and maybe some more information about how I came across these pieces and identified these pieces. I hope you enjoy. Welcome to the Belle Epoque collection. The first picture I've chosen for this series is this wonderful picture here by an artist called Friedrich August von Kaulbach, and he was born in 1850 and died in 1920, and he was a German artist. He was a genre artist and a portraitist, and one of the most important German portraitists of the 20th century. The artwork is called Musik, and it was painted around 1900, and it depicts Orpheus with his harp playing for a group of naked nymphs in a dark forest. This is what's known as a study, so it's an unfinished work, and it was used as a precursor to a much larger masterpiece that he was planning to do. As I mentioned, Kaulbach was an elite portraitist, so that meant that these allegorical works are actually quite rare. He did them in his spare time as a side project, so there weren't many produced.
Durch ihre Blicke weiß ich, mein Lebenskampf, sein Sowjetzeichen soll vor sich hertragen und wir werden in unserem Zeichen wieder siegen!
The most interesting fact, however, about this painting and the artist is that he was Hitler's favourite artist. Hitler was a fan of classicism and allegorical paintings. He hated modern art, which came up in the early 20th century, so he sought to eradicate the new modern art movement, and for his new Germany he wanted classical art based upon Roman and Greek mythology to be the basis of the new era in German art. In the new Chancellery building in Berlin, above the Führer bunker, was where he kept his most treasured paintings, and one of them was Kaulbach's huge masterpiece called The Triumph of Music, which was situated in the dining hall, and Hitler requested to face that painting every single meal because it inspired him so much. Now, when the Führer bunker was destroyed in World War II, obviously the painting was destroyed, so this is one of the last remnants and possibly an early study for that painting. I located this painting in a private collection in Melbourne, which is quite phenomenal because a painting coming all the way from Germany was most likely brought over by an immigrant during World War II. On the back we have the estate stamp from Kaulbach, but we also have a gallery from Munich and also a Hungarian auction house label. So that means it has had quite an interesting history, passed through several hands. Now originally this frame, this beautiful gilt frame, was completely destroyed. It was chipped, missing corners and everything, but I got my wonderful friend Anne from Guilty on the Terrace to restore the frame to its original condition, and now it looks absolutely stunning. Now this painting will be available at our Sydney Fair showcase at the Royal Randwick Racecourse in late November, so hopefully you can make it along. If you want a free ticket, give me a shout. I hope you've enjoyed this first edition of our Belle Epoque collection, interesting paintings. I hope to see you next time. Take care.